your mouth, you should probably be taking better care of it because it's the very first place that you get nutrients for your body. We don't give a lot of credit to your mouth for what it does, but it is a major digestive organ because it's the first stop. It does mechanical and chemical processing and digestion of your foods. So of course the mechanical is the chewing, the breakdown with your teeth, but the other thing you want to pay attention to or think about are the enzymes that are in your saliva. Your mouth produces so much saliva that if you took a 1 liter bottle and hung it for entire mouth for a whole day, you'd get at least a half liter to a full liter of saliva or drool coming out in it. Usually we just swallow that and just recycle it back through our body. But that saliva is really important because it doesn't just have water in it that helps to moisturize or wet in our food, but it also has things like antibodies that protect or block against bacteria and viruses, things that you normally eat and you don't even think about. When you eat food, there's a lot of stuff in it that you're not really aware about. And so your mouth has to help protect you from that. There's also enzymes in it, and enzymes are chemicals that help break down other chemicals. So, for instance, if you have a big sugar, one of the enzymes that's in there will break down, it's called amylase, it will break down the sugars into little tiny pieces of sugar so that you can actually process, taste the sweet better, and absorb it into your body. The only thing you actually absorb in your mouth or actually pull into the bloodstream of your mouth are drugs. And this is kind of weird, but I could hold sugar in my mouth all day long. It'd probably rot my teeth, right? And spit it out, and it does nothing for me because I can't get it into my bloodstream. But people with heart conditions, when they take a nitroglycerin pill when they feel the onset of a heart attack, if they put it underneath their tongue, it will dissolve and those chemicals will go right into their bloodstream and throughout their body without actually having to go down to their stomach and the small intestine to be absorbed. So if you're having a heart attack, you don't want to wait for your GI tract to process something. You want it done right away. The mouth is the first stop that will absorb just those things like aspirin or alcohols or drugs that go into the mouth. You may have heard of people putting tobacco in their mouth. Bad idea. That tobacco goes straight into your bloodstream right away, and that tobacco affects all of the cells along your mouth lining really quickly. So mouth cancers are really common in people that put chewing tobacco and things in. But it's a drug, and so your mouth can actually absorb it. We're going to do an experiment. We want to find out, how do we know that our mouth is actually breaking down these chemicals? So here's a list of the things we're going to do. We're going to think, what can we find out? We've done this. We've done this before. We've used stains to identify sugars and carbohydrates. So what stain could we use? Iodine, right? So what we'll do is we'll say, if we put iodine on a cracker, it'll show a certain darkness. If we digest a little bit of the cracker, then put iodine on, we should see a difference in the darkness because iodine likes to bind to simple sugars more than complex sugars. Let's go ahead and do that.